How to get more followers on Instagram, 8 secrets that you wish you'd known a little bit earlier. And let me tell you, number one, you'd never have heard this before. Let me get straight down to it. If you leave your Instagram on, okay, you know, you go to your story and you leave your story on so it goes through all of your friends' stories, it increases your reach to your story when you post by 4 times. I learned this the other day. I invested into a consultant who went through some of my Instagram account. But here's the deal. How cool is that? I know you would never have heard that one before. All right. All you need to do, number one, keep your story on. All right. So I put it in the, I plug it into the wall and I just basically run through all your friends' stories. All right. Here's how it works. Okay. Instagram works on a usage algorithm, right? So the more you're actually using it, the more love you're giving to Instagram, the more love it gives you back, yo. So if you use it more, then it says, let's get this person's stuff out more. Okay, so that's number one. That's pretty cool, right? Number two, hashtag your story. If you hashtag your story, all right, and if you, for example, follow mine, you look, I hashtag in my story all the time, and that gets pushed out into the Explorer. If it gets pushed out into the Explorer, then again, you get more views. And again, if you get more views, that means people are coming over into your account. So every time you do a story, then hashtag something in it so it brings people into it specifically. Number 3, all right, if you want to sell something on your story, here's what I recommend is actually build up the thing that you're going to sell for a period of time. If we need to fill an event, for example, we do 12 week launch time, right? If we want to do like an online webinar, we can do that in 4 or 5 days, all right? If we want to do a proper online for a product, we'll take probably about 3 months. Right, so if you want your audience to do something, then prepare them to do it by talking about it ahead of schedule. I cannot stress that is so important, okay? If you do that ahead of schedule on the things that you want to do a swipe up for, all right, you will massively increase the amount of profit that you get from those things. At number 4, hashtag every single post. Maybe you know this one already, but 30 is the maximum you can do. Here's what I'm going to tell you. Do specific hashtags, as in super specific. When you type them in manually, try to find the least amount of searches. So you don't like 1,000 to like 20,000 posts is a good one to start with if you're building your account, because you're going to actually, you're actually going to come up in those searches. So the more specific on your hashtags, the better it's going to be. At number 5, super niche your Instagram, okay? The reason why I say super niche is that if you're starting and you want more followers, people need to know why they're coming back to your account. And if you have a super specific niche, all right, then that's more like clear to why they want to come to it. The question I always ask my clients is, why do people come back to your Instagram? What are they going to get from coming back to your account? That's the question you need to ask. Super niche. The more super niche, for example, I had a client who was trying to do lifestyle advice and he was doing movies, hotels, restaurants, products. That's too much, y'all. Right, so therefore, you have to specifically, pick one of them. All right, I was like, do movies so people come back to Instagram to watch more movie reviews. It makes sense. Do some key term searching to finding out what sort of volume people are actually typing in Google already, so that again, you're looking at the market rather than just thinking about what works best. At number 6, SEO search term instead of your name, where your name is. For example, I just wanted to hire a dude in Bali to do our ads when I'm running a retreat out there. And so all of the ones that came up in the search are the ones that instead of having their name, they have a video creator or, like photographer in Bali, right? So if you want to really be searched and you want to get found on Instagram, then change your name and make it SEO focused, all right? If you make it SEO focused, then people can find you. When people find you, that means business, yo. That means business. If you are service-based and you have a location, then 100% use a location in your name. Why? So you can start to come up on location searches. We have a range of different clients in the beauty niche. Your beauty is amazing, especially if you're using Instagram to drive it to your service. If you use a location in beauty services, amazing, all right? Does it work for others? Yes, 100%. Real estate is good, plumbing, all of those sorts of kind of, normal services are really good to use Instagram with location. We're at number 1 and 3 in our location search in Google in London, which means that, literally we are killing it and we just have an Instagram account. So people are typing the service with the location. If you can own some of those location spaces and you start building up your account off the back of that, you will dominate big time, serious. All right, number 8, consistent results, okay? Consistent results is the key. If you have consistent results, all right, the whole thing becomes a lot easier, right? Consistent results, and you're putting your clients' results on top of your Instagram all the time. So like literally if you go to it, it's like before and after results. It's tangible value, and it's like constantly like people understand that, you know, what they're getting from your account. So that being said, all right, click this next video and you can watch the 8 deadly truths to how to sell anything to anyone. Let me tell you, and number 1 is absolutely killer. The reason that you haven't made sales is because there's a lack of trust. We need to build trust rapidly. If you want to make more sales quickly, click the link, and I'll look forward to seeing you on the next video.